And this is a switch every single time. Ben Simmons on Doncic, Dorian Finney-Smith. Like, what is the thought process there? Why is that not a switch? If you're Dorian Finney-Smith, you have all the help in the world here. Spencer Dinwiddie's over here in the gaps. Mikal Bridges is over here. But you're going to end up gambling right here as opposed to just sliding your feet and forcing Doncic into this help. So now you're off balance. Doncic gets you on a step back. You don't force him into the help. So now it's an up and under. So now Mikal Bridges... Cam Thomas got to stick around because you think Mikal Bridges is coming over to help. So now this skip pass to Tim Hardaway Jr.'s there. Cam Thomas has no chance to rotate out. Pump and go, 2. Can't miss this if you're Lonnie Walker. The Nets switch, and it's a great switch. It's a good idea. Day'Ron Sharpe comes to help. But again, Lonnie Walker's got to move over here and close this gap off right here. Okay, like Kyrie Irving comes this way. My feet are set. I can stunt. I can recover. But, I mean, Lonnie Walker's playing. This gap should be closed. There should be no place to go. And there's a place to go now. Okay, the Nets are scrambling right here. Luka Doncic is able to rip and go. You draw help right here. You have to help the helper. Okay, and then if a pass gets made this way, you're going to X out. This is where you X out. Okay, but you come up that if you don't help the helper, can't miss it. Can't miss it. You got to be over here. Left foot parallel to the block. When there's got to be, if my feet are set, I can stunt, I can recover. There's got to be some help though, in that you can't just leave Dorian Finney-Smith on an island. Okay, the Nets are going to be late to rotate over when Grant Williams sets this down screen right here. Stop. This has to... Lonnie Walker has no chance of getting over this down screen. This has to be a switch. This has to be a switch. This has to be a switch. Oh my God. It's not a switch. Again, the gaps. Spencer Dinwiddie is guarding with his back to the sideline. Your back has to be to the baseline, and I'm over. My feet are set. I can stunt. I can recover. Why? How does Doncic have this path? How? Again, the Nets are late to rotate. Okay, fine. Stop. Royce O'Neal gets beat. If Ben Simmons steps up to help, there is nothing to think. Lonnie Walker has to rotate here. And then you X out this way. If Ben Simmons comes to help and you don't help the helper, of course this happens. Ben Simmons playing off of Luka Doncic is not going to do anything. Okay, first of all, again, we have help. We're going to have help here. Cam Thomas is over here. So let's get Doncic into this help area somewhere. Cam Thomas is over here. Dinwiddie should be over here, but you play off. Okay, you're Cam Thomas. Stop. You're giving Kyrie Irving this angle. That's wonderful because Mikal Bridges is right here. So I got to get up and force Kyrie Irving into this area here. Stop. Stop backpedaling. And then you gamble and jump at a pump fake. So... Bad switch by the Nets. Stop. Mikal Bridges on this switch has got to get underneath the screener. You're switching over the top of the screener. I should be underneath Derek Lively right here, and Ben Simmons is over here in the gaps. But Mikal Bridges is switching over the top. So now Ben Simmons can't get here in the gaps, and Kyrie Irving just going to do his thing. Shot goes up. If Spencer Dinwiddie's not going for an offensive rebound, I'm getting back. Also, Cam Thomas, could you also please get back and not just gamble? This isn't... Get more over if you're Royce O'Neal, and your feet have to be set. Right, you're playing the gaps. Okay, so there's no place for Luka Doncic to go. You're not over enough. And you're moving your feet towards the ball as Luka Doncic is driving. So if a kick-out pass was going to happen, you wouldn't get there anyways. And you're not over enough. You're playing a pack line defense. Well, you got to block off the paint. Your foot has to be parallel to the block. Stunt, recover if your feet are set. But you're not over. This gap is not... Other bad switch. You're switching. Underneath. Look at Dinwiddie. Over the top. If you're Cam Thomas, you got to pick a slide where you're forcing Kyrie Irving. Probably right here, right? So we want to get over. We want to get up. Force him here. I mean, all Cam Thomas is doing, you're not forcing him anywhere. You got to get up. This is where your help is, okay? But you're letting Kyrie Irving do whatever. He can go wherever he wants. Up. Force him here. Now he's crossing over. That draws 50 defenders. When Kyrie Irving has the ball out here, you cannot guard beyond the three-point line. Cam Thomas should be over here, and Spencer Dinwiddie can't play off. Stop. Cam Thomas should be over. Spencer Dinwiddie should be up and forcing Irving into this help. But Cam Thomas isn't there. Spencer Dinwiddie's playing off. So, again, if Spencer Dinwiddie's up here forcing Kyrie Irving, you do have a modicum of help here. But the deeper Kyrie Irving goes, that help goes away. Are all great switches right here. You switch once, you switch twice, stop. But again, if you're playing the gaps, I can't be moving towards the ball on the pass. You're moving towards the ball. You have no chance of getting out. Okay, so if the Mavericks isolate Luka Doncic here, then Royce O'Neal's coming to double. Thankfully. But if you're Cam Thomas, like Royce O'Neal needs to communicate this, Cam Thomas needs to force Luka Doncic into this double team. Cam Thomas is letting Luka Doncic go away from where his double team is coming, and now he's off balance, and the double team doesn't even have time to get there. Okay, you are switching this down screen. Now, there does need to be communication, but we can't think, okay? We're switching this all the time, or we're not switching at all. See, Mikal Bridges is trying to communicate a switch. When you think about switching, you're going to be late to switch, and it's Doncic. And you're Mikal Bridges. Don't gamble. I have every bit of help I need. Ben Simmons. Now, Dinwiddie needs to get over more, but I have help. So let's force him into this help somewhere. You end up gambling, and now the step back is...